Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Sheffield United versus Wrexham in the FA Cup 4th round. Hopefully, fingers crossed that people are going to be thinking, who are you going to want to win? Fingers crossed that Sheffield United go through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. And if you guys want to wonder why I want Sheffield United to win, I haven't got. It's due to the fact I have family connections towards Sheffield United, as I've got two uncles who are Sheffield United fans, born and bred Sheffield United fans. And sadly, most of my first couple of years of going to football games when I was a kid were actually going to watch Sheffield United. So a bit of love for the club is in my blood, and family. So I want family to be able to be happy that they can do it. I just don't like Wrexham. I'm a Chesterfield fan, proper, but because of that connection with Chesterfield, and Chesterfield a bit of a rivalry at the moment with Wrexham, that hatred comes along. But I'll always be one Sheffield United to win for my uncles and family. So come on, up the blades! So guys, get your question in the chat. Vote who you guys. Hello, Jakey. How are you doing? This is Rick. Thoughts on his performance. I didn't watch the game, unfortunately, because I'm not going to really watch Hearts versus Livingston, because I had in my mind, I thought Hearts going to get 3 points. There's no need to watch it. If Hearts played well, but just couldn't score, it was just a Sheff Utd! Sheff Utd! Go on, the boys! Go on, Sheff Utd! Go on, the boys! Shove your TikTok up your arse! Shove your TikTok up your arse! Go on, the blades! And if you guys do ask questions why you want Sheffield United to win, it's due to family. I have 2 uncles which are Sheffield United fans, so that's where my connection with Sheffield United comes along. And my first couple of years going to watch games, when I was old enough to go and watch games, were to go and watch Sheffield United. And my first ever game, when I was very youngster at 1 year old, was to go and watch Sheffield United in a 0-0 game away at Grimsby Town. So my first ever football match was at Grimsby Town, in the way in to support Sheffield United when I was 1 year old. So I didn't know who I was going to support. But did you get my comment on your music channel? No, I didn't. I do a lot of music stuff, but I tend to focus, Jakey, on more on the main channel. But on the side, if I thought I want to do some music, and the music will go on to there. So guys, if you want the lineups, the lineups either side of me for Sheffield United, for Wrexham, below you got both Wrexham and Sheffield United substitutes underneath. So I haven't had a look on that channel. And guys, keep your questions coming. Let's get some questions in the chat, folks. Some questions in the chat.
Ben Osborne gets his first start in 6 weeks with Lowe, not Riston in midfield. Manchester City loanees Tommy Doyle, grandson of 269.
Sheff Utd! 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 Sheff Utd!
It's McBurney's first start since a foot injury in November. He plays alongside young Jefferson.
Paul Higginbottom. We've got. Hopefully, we'll see how good he is in the manager. I've not really gone on what. I keep that on Sheffield United from weekly, daily. The games on. I can't stand Sheffield United. What team do you support then? If you can't stand Sheffield United, if you can't stand United, that means you've got to be after supporting Barnsley, Chesterfield, Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham, teams around that area who cannot stand Mansfield, who also can't stand the both Sheffield clubs. Pull fuckwit! Guys, pull fuckwit! I cannot stand the kid! Pull! Up the arse, Mullen! If people know my views on Paul Mullen, if Wrexham get promoted and get in the Football League, then literally I will not give 2 iotas how he does in the Football League and Wrexham. I can forget about them, concentrate on Chesterfield, and see if we can get promoted the next following year. But
kicking from right to left. Referee is Dean Whiteston from Northamptonshire. Over 400 EFL games under his belt.
And here we go, Sheff United, to get this game underway.
Twice this season already. They won both games, incidentally.
The game is underway. The game is underway, folks. Sheffield United versus Wrexham, folks. Come on, the Blades. I support Dortmund. I support Hearts. So how can you not stand Sheff United if you support Dortmund? When that's German football and Sheff United are English. And also, when you put Panda, my favourite English team is Hearts, you put my favourite Scottish team. Sheff United! Sheff United! Sheff United! Sheff United!
The very heartbeat of this club.
You should do Newcastle watchalongs. If they don't clash with Chelsea, and if Chelsea don't play, I'll happily do them. If Napoli don't clash, Hearts don't clash. Come on, Sheff United!
The main danger in there, of course. John Egan is alongside him.
Go on, we burn it! Oh, 1 minute! 60 seconds! Ollie McBurney! Wrexham! I'm crumbling inside 60 seconds! Oh, it's Ollie McBurney! 60 seconds in, and Ollie McBurney puts them 1-0 up. The Scottish striker, 1-0 to Sheffield United! Paul Higginbottom! And Sheffield United are 1-0 up against Wrexham. That's why you don't mess with Ollie McBurney, and you don't mess with the second best team in the Championship / EFL. There you go, Ollie McBurney with the header. 1-0 to Sheffield United, folks. Ollie McBurney with the goal. You do not give Ollie McBurney space, because he will punish you. That's why he is now joint top goal scorer with 11 on 10 goals for the season. And they've already got an injury.
He was part of the quarter-final side that lost to Arsenal in 2020 and a year later to Chelsea. And more problems here for Wrexham. Jordan Tunnicliffe is the man.
I swear. No, Jakey, no. We don't put anything like that on my channel. You don't put anything like that on my channel on the live streams, because I don't want to get into trouble. I do not want to get into trouble and have the stream taken down for something that someone else has said. But what a goal! What a goal by Ollie McBurney! That was header on an absolute plate. Thomas Doyle with the crossing all over Manchester City. Put the ball in from a corner. Ollie McBurney with a free header. 1-0 to the Blades.
16 wins in a row, unbeaten in regulation.
60 seconds, and it's 1-0 to the Mighty, 1-0 to the Blades.
3 games ago.
Paul Higginbottom! Paul Higgin!
Many problems with the transfer embargo.
If you guys want to know, did you see that Hearts won against Newcastle earlier?
That club has been reimbursed by the
Hearts played Livingston. Hearts played Livingston today, and it finished 0-0. Oh, you guys, whoever voted for Wrexham to win, you're losing. You're losing already. I've got a watch along also after this, about an hour later, for Napoli versus Roma in Serie A, which is
getting ready though. I don't think he's going to come on quite yet.
Wow, a player has literally played 60 seconds and got injured, and he's had to go off. didn't expect to see that.
It is their normal back three, and they'll have to interrupt. It's not Cleworth who's going to come on, it's someone else, I think.
I didn't expect that, but like I say, folks, it's 1-0 Sheff United.
It is Cleworth who's coming on.
Guys, keep your questions coming, like, subscribe if you guys like the stream, hit the like button as well.
Jaden Bogle will take the throw when we get going again.
I'm going to be also getting some clips on for you, folks, so that you guys can also see the highlights. If you guys can't watch the full stream, you can watch the highlights of the stream.
The 20-year-old played the one game in the competition against Coventry. He's played a baker's dozen of games this season, though, in all.
As you say, Jonathan, not the start Wrexham would have been looking for. I'm sure the team talk, but are surrounded, starting on the front foot, getting after Sheffield United to see too early from a set piece. Disappointing for Wrexham, and obviously the injury to Tunnicliffe. It's just a double whammy, really.
Time just to readjust.
Guys, keep your questions to come in, folks. Did you see that Messi's joining us? Nah, don't be stupid.
Ahmed Hodzic, who loves to bring the ball out. A firm favourite of the Sheffield United fans since joining from Malmo in the summer. His third FA Cup goal in his meandering career. And they've got another problem, and it is Aaron Hayden this time.
Another player for Wrexham is down, and it's Aaron Hayden. Wrexham could be falling apart. Some of their main players are getting injured. So Chesterfield, Notts County, Woking, you could be having some luck, because some of their better players are getting injured, which is not good for their league season.
Questions being asked in that Wrexham technical area. So Parkin is there. He was with Phil Parkinson at Bradford and Bolton and Sunderland. Jack Lester, from the Sheffield United striker, from the coaching staff. But it'll be he who has to make
Who are playing Wrexham versus Sheffield United?
It's all turned sour for Wrexham. National League leaders in the opening 7 minutes. Well, I wish I could tell you how he picked up the injury, but I haven't got a clue, Danny.
It just looked like he was flexing the ankle, maybe it's a possible calf injury.
Guys, keep putting your question. I'm still trying to get your clip out on the channel for you guys.
He's pulled something there. I'm just going to see if he's able to carry on here or not.
They do have Reece Hall-Johnson on the bench, who is nominally a right back. Played there against Coventry. He could come on and they could reshuffle.
Jonathan would be a blow if he has to come off. Hayden has scored a lot of goals this season from that centre-back position. There's someone who attacks that bend toes along throw very well.
It's a negative at both ends of the pitch for Wrexham, this. He's limping, he's back on, and he's not comfortable. Tozer winds up for the long throw.
Go United! Go Sheffield!
Echoes of Ian Hutchinson and the long throws of Chelsea of yesteryear in the 1970 Cup final against Leeds. His brother, I think, will be in the crowd. Big fan of his. Wrexham playing, sibling, and Hayden's day, I think, has come to an end.
What do you think of Anthony Gordon? He'll be a good signing for Newcastle, but we'll just have to wait and see how he plays for him.
Test yourself against higher opposition, as they did in the previous round. Did so well against Coventry.
No, come on. If you're going to be stupid, then why are you here? It's Wrexham versus Sheffield United. You clearly know it's Wrexham versus Sheffield United. I wouldn't be doing the stream if it's not.
Maybe James Jones who comes on
So guys,
for them.
put your question in the chat, like, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. 2 injuries already in the first 10 minutes for Wrexham. Already. Jeez.
This is the furthest he's gone in the competition. He's a former Crewe Lincoln player. He got promotion with Crewe to League One. He's captained the team recently in the FA Trophy, but I don't think he expected to be involved at this stage in this game. I just wonder, because Jones is really a defensive midfield player, central midfield player. Danny, will they reshuffle and go to a 4, do you think?
Quite possibly. Interesting to see what they do. They do
Sheff Utd! Sheff Utd! Sheff Utd! Sheff Utd!
I want to change that, but it looks like Jones has gone into that kind of midfield area.
2 centre-backs gone in the opening 10 minutes and a goal down. The crowd retains its energy though.
There we go, folks. It's now on the channel. If you guys have missed my reaction to Ollie McBurney, point if you 1-0 up, you can now go and watch it on the channel. This is the score in was. Can we make a song together? Why would you want to make a song together? Why are you watching an old game? It's not an old game, it's playing live now. If you're wanting to be stupid, don't be here. Nah, Mullen, you're making the most of that, you dodgy thing. You're making the most of that, Mullen. Diving it. Should be booked for simulation, Mullen. You should be booked for simulation. You should be booked. You should be booked for simulation. Howard did not touch you one. Nah. David did not touch you. David did not touch it. He was going for the ball, honestly, he was going for the ball. Give it the benefit of the doubt. If he's going for the ball, and there's going to be a coming together, you got to give benefit of the doubt to the keeper. But you don't support Sheff United, you melt. I don't support Sheff United, but I have family connections to Sheff United. My first times I went to games were Sheff United. My first actual official game I went to was with Sheffield United. So it's got a bit of history of me going to start going to games and stuff like that. So my first experience was going to watch Sheffield United, folks.
This is a decent little spell now for them, Danny.
Yeah, good reply from the home side. Sheffield United doing exactly what they wanted.
So fingers crossed for family's sake, Sheffield United get the win. And Wrexham get an absolute pummeling. Because he will teach them that they are shite. Well, yeah, I could be against Stadio are fighting for the league title in the championship. So that's all they got to do is just keep pressing. I like your music and I think we could collab. Oh, fair enough. Get out! Way! Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! Why did I
deal with those long throws from Tozer?
Ah, it's Banner. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Banner at the end of the day.
Davis dropped the balls, you see is flicked on.
If you're gonna put any questions in, it has to be about what we are doing on the channel or the stream. That's not a foul.
Won by him.
Oh well.
Start in a row, he's on a good spell.
Yeah.
Irish 23-year-old started his career at Southampton.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know.
That position, but doing well, Jordan, a foul from Bogle there.
He's even gone and said Wrexham are playing Newcastle. Messi's going to Hearts. Bugger that. He's literally trying to get me wound up.
Some supporters who won't surprise you are screaming for everything.
But one thing I will say is, unlucky Wrexham, you got 2 injuries, but that's unlucky. That can happen to any team.
It's going to be a difficult one for Sheff Utd. They keep giving away free kicks,
But also,
on throws even. It's not something you normally think about.
yeah, because I think if I'm correct, it was due to watching their documentary that it's the 3rd oldest stand in the UK. It's one of the oldest stands, and they got permission to get it torn down because they couldn't turn it down. They couldn't have it taken down at one point because it was Grade 2 listed. No, they've had to take it. They took it down, but I don't think they're continuing on with the works until after the end of the season. But they just got it down more for safety.
The last 2, but he hasn't started since December the 10th. They have had injury problems this season. Sheffield United still do.
This is the third oldest stadium in Britain. This is.
Baldock out. O'Connell hasn't played for a couple of years, of course. Slow has had his problems with the hamstring. He's only on the bench.
And how on earth did they get Owen McBurney get a free header like that?
It seems he's off to Fulham, if you believe the reports.
I've never seen that guy score a header.
As we heard from the manager beforehand, left out today. Paul Heckingbottom not keeping it a secret anymore. They've known of the interest from one or two clubs in Serie A as well.
Yeah.
Roma were involved, Milan as well.
So it's gonna be a double whammy. But the best one is the Wrexham. The best one is Liverpool losing. It's the one that tips it. Because Liverpool fans were laughing at us for basically getting knocked out by Man City.
Busting his way forward.
And then they get beat by a team that's literally got, I want to say, mediocre players, and they've got outdone by, we got done by a team that's 4 class. So we can actually say, we already know we were going to get beat. Yep. Oh, can it happen? Can it happen, please? Because every time I see him say something, it always seems to happen. Can Manchester United get Man City? No, Arsenal out. Arsenal got knocked out by Man City. So it's just basically all Spurs, because Spurs need to put on a good performance against them, even though they lost. Oh, if I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this, the one player I like for Leeds scored a cracker. Jack Harrison, what a goal!
Tommy Doyle just finding that pocket of space here, just looking to slip Jefferson in.
Yeah.
Slightly overhit the through ball.
If any of you guys have not seen seen over the weekend, go and type on YouTube that goal, because I think it's the goal of the weekend. I think nothing will beat that this weekend for goals. Jack Harrison against Accrington Stanley. I thought he broke the net when he scored that. I'm glad I wasn't a defender in the way of that, because I'd be knocked out and in hospital. No, you cannot let McBurney score again. If you let McBurney score more than one goal again in this game, then there is something wrong with their defence. But also from corners, you need to watch out for that Bosnian defender, because it's a good volley from a corner. You don't want to give him time and space. Is he? Oh, he's on the edge of the box. He's number 15.
Hollywood Superstars was ended for that season anyway. Desperate to avoid the playoffs, this. The Brook No Nonsense, the referee, who was a police officer for 16 years.
Wow. So it sounds like this referee won't take no back chat. This referee used to be, for 16 years, used to be a police officer.
Barely touching it. They don't care these days, do they?
So it'll be someone, if you have a shout at him, he'll have a shout back at you.
Cuts the ball into the penalty area.
Oh, what a flick! Go on, let's have a shot. Oh, unlucky.
Made that run.
And David in goal, you got to be careful because you nearly gave Wrexham a penalty.
On the outside, it's a dangerous cross towards that far post area, and it had to be cleared by Johnny.
Let's see here. Here we go. Let's got some questions to answer. Do you watch women's teams? Very rarely, because they're very rarely on TV, and also sometimes when they're on, they literally clash.
Using all his experience there, Egan, of 380 club career games, where 20 minutes into the match, corner loops in, and that's easy for Adam Davis.
Disappointing delivery there. Opportunity to get players.
If you say any rubbish, just your message will just get removed if you talk any rubbish, because nobody wants to hear it. I think nobody wants to hear it because it just makes you look like an idiot.
Work hard in that midfield area.
Oh, I'm hoping that you were here at the very beginning of the stream when I was singing. They can shove their TikTok up their ass. That was one of them. Shove their TikTok. I love that. Shove their TikTok up their ass. Yeah.
Under pressure again here, though. This is a strong, determined run by Daniel Jefferson.
I don't need.
Looks lively, Danny.
It certainly does. Brilliant link play again between the two centre forwards.
Please don't. Right, I'm deleting your messages because you are talking out of dribble. You're talking out of dribble that has got nothing to do with the game in question, what we are doing, and the sport. Yeah, I'm watching the game, but I'm trying to read at the same time. But I will not read messages that are not worth reading, like stupid stuff, because I just thought it doesn't deserve to be read out. Yeah, now am I ignorant when I'm not going to read something that's just plain stupid that nobody wants to hear? And who do you support? I'm going to Chelsea for start. That's number one, and then I'll put. And that's, yeah, due to family connection, and also if people want to ask over one with Napoli, that was my own decision because we also got someone on this chat who is very similar to me, who also supports the team in Germany.
The team's 71 places below Sheff Utd.
The guy who said I'm related to Jack Harrison, he follows Dortmund. Which I thought fair enough.
Connor, his first fourth round tie with it. To the back post.
Is it? And I want to say is it true? Because sometimes you could say literally anything and people can think it's true.
If he lifts his head up, he's got a player to his right hand side.
Yeah, that's why at the moment, and it's not me being disrespectful or rude, it's just I at the moment do not believe any of that because there's not really a lot to give, because anyone can say it. Like anyone can say I'm related to Neymar, I'm related to Messi. Anyone can say anything, you can go and believe it. I'm not going to have an opinion on that because that game's long gone. And I ain't going to need that because it's not even worth the time of day. Someone was asking, what's your thoughts on Chelsea, on Newcastle 1 Chelsea? You know, why do I want to do that when that game's literally a couple of months old? Yeah, if you're going to ask me any question to do with Chelsea, you would ask me on the current game or anything right now. Like, great. That's, yeah, because at the moment Graham Potter took the players on a bonding session yesterday, which has been, and he took them to an army base for team bonding.
supporters were wearing them.
Yeah, and it's to basically integrate all the players together so it becomes a family atmosphere.
Start defending by Ben Tozer.
My dad says that could work because it's a good place to bond. Because they do stuff when you've got to work as a team. If you're doing some army-based training, you definitely. Mourinho won't. But have you? But Mourinho said he wants Chelsea, sir. Too late. We barely chat anymore. Oh, he said it is true. I was with him when he was in America. But am I going to believe any of this because of it, Joey? I don't believe any of it. The only way I would, the only way that you could make that is downright true is if you got something like a Facebook or an Instagram and you got a photo that you can say, go and look at this, and there's the proof. Then I'll go.
Fifth round for them against Swansea a couple of years ago.
Wow. Yep. So West Ham wanting him. If he got to pick between West Ham and Chelsea, you'd know he would pick Chelsea. And also, I'm gonna ask people questions on here. What do people think of Anthony Gordon signing for Newcastle? And today I can actually be happy as Sheffield Eagles of Rugby League have gone and beaten Doncaster. No, they actually lead below. Yeah, they did it in the end because they played. I think they played Rochdale or something, and they lost. They ended up losing.
With a little chip in there. Oh, space that's a foul by
okay. What's your Instagram? I'll send it. You okay? That's. I can look. This could be hard to link. You just basically just go onto Instagram and you just type in the channel name. Most YouTubers will put their actual channel name as their Instagram. So I do it for that because it's most of my stuff on there. Like I'll maybe go and let people know I'm doing a live watch on at a specific time and that, or go on there. Also like on YouTube as well.
Two teams playing with strike clearance. Don't see it too much in the modern game, but.
Oh, and I can ask you this: have you heard the news for UFC? That Masvidal's having a fight against Gilbert Burns. Nope. And also, I want to say is, have that Rhea Ripley shite. You got literally cream crackered and literally ripped a new arse. No, but I'm saying beforehand because she was literally. No, I'm saying what she did before, and she literally got absolutely clattered. Because you know, because of they were all attack. Ed was getting attacked and all like that, and then she came out and literally speared Rhea Ripley to Kingdom Come. If that happened to me, I would be in hospital because that would bugger your body up to billion. And you were spot on there about Sami Zayn. You said he would do something and turn his back.
50th club career game in all for Ben Tozer. No echelons of the game.
But the one thing is, that just shows that he still has a feelings as a friend for Kevin Owens.
That long throw well, really. That's a high boot raised by Tozer. Hogan's gone down.
And basically, and Sami Zayn tried to stop it all.
Last few days, defending those long throws. I'm not sure if they got a player.
Yeah, and do you want?
I can throw as far as Tozer, but
what?
The back of that long throw going in there, Tozer just stepping.
Yeah, because do you know that Jey Uso and Sami Zayn have become really good friends?
Not worse there, as you can see.
around. You can show off your Bradford balls.
Second in the championship, 12 points clear of the third place team, Middlesbrough.
Okay, let's have a. Thank you for the follow on Instagram. I really appreciate it.
Best record in the top 4 divisions, 8 away wins. Best record as well.
Okay, so you've got all these. So you got all these photos. So you got an Instagram, but there's no photo to prove the evidence that you are saying. So you. Do you know when he was saying, "Oh, I'm related to Jack Harrison"? He showed me he said he's just followed me on Instagram. There's literally no proof. There's literally nothing on there. So that's all eye lies and slander. No point a wall over my eyes.
Centre-back partners, Hayden also went off. This could be a problem.
Thank you very much for the follow as well. You panda! You're just you're getting to the point where you're just being a complete and utter ass. What's your thoughts on San Marino game on September 2001? Oh my god. I'm not going to say that just because I'm live. I don't post on. I'm a very private person. I don't post, but then you're saying stuff to people, even though you're private. People are still not going to believe you because you haven't got the evidence to back it down. It's like you could say that to anyone without showing anything, and people still won't believe you.
In 3 years,
even you would say that.
Through to the quarters and lost at Chelsea.
Band again.
History.
Yeah.
Overall, more illustrious. That Wrexham have reached the quarterfinals on 3 occasions.
Yeah.
The first time in round 2 since the turn of the century when they lost here against Cambridge.
Oh yeah, what?
5th round since 97.
Oh, a panda getting crushed by. Or a panda getting crushed by a lion, or getting killed by a lion, and that's what I feel. And stop talking nonsense. If you don't, you get timed out.
There we go. My toes up.
I'm gonna give you guys some results from what's happened today. We know that Liverpool are out. Stevenage got beaten 3-1 by Stoke. Valladolid went and beat Valencia, and it is at the moment just about to finish. It is Osasuna 0, Atletico Madrid 1. Goal scorer Saul Niguez. And it had to be against Luton of all teams, and literally in the FA Cup against a team who literally were mediocre. Yeah, and then it finished in the Bundesliga, Schalke 0, Cologne 0, and as Chelsea fans, we've got to be even more worried because Dortmund are scoring goals for fun. It's 1-0 Dortmund against Leverkusen.
Top scorer, 7 goals he has scored in every round.
And it's that player that you said we got to watch out for who scored. Karim Adeyemi. And he's scoring goals for fun, especially with Jude Bellingham. Them two are scoring goals for fun since they come back from the World Cup. Except most of.
Didn't make it early on.
Yeah.
Everton and Liverpool, you know, Danny didn't make it there. Huddersfield didn't make it there really.
Yeah, and here we go. And do you guys want some more shocks? It finished in Serie A. Juventus 0, Monza 2. AC Milan 2, Sassuolo 5. Who would expect Monza to go to Juventus and win? No one would have. But it all depends on what team they were playing. Origi scored, Giroud scored.
Here he is. He dropped deep and bring other players in as well. This is a decent.
Yeah.
Support of the front 3.
What team?
That's just on
Even Jose Mourinho has come out publicly before our game and has already congratulated Napoli on already winning the league, because they're that far ahead. He thinks they're not going to lose that gap.
His first long throw in from the right, I seem to think.
No, I'm just disappointed with their performance, but ayo, it is what it is. It is what it is. The one thing I'm looking forward to is actually watching the highlights from that game and seeing how bad it is, because I actually want to see how bad we actually were. I want to see what he's done wrong. I also want to see if that goal really crossed the line, because that's made all difference in that game, because we might have had the confidence to go and get a second and might have gone and won the game.
Towards that near post area, Egan and Ahmedovich will optimal most of it.
Oh my God! You know how much robbing AC Milan got? They got 2 goals ruled off for offside. That just shows how unlucky Milan got. They scored 2 goals, but it would have been a 5-4 finish if those 2 goals were given.
They do have good size in that back line, but every time that ball was out of play,
And
you know that it's going to be.
and also Berardi scored.
So far, so good from the Sheff Utd point of view.
And I think they got a new signing. I think. Oh, it was an assist by Ahmed Toure.
Back on that far side though, careering forward here. Come back to
Yeah.
Remember Jefferson scoring in the Premier League as a. What have he been there? 17.
And who scored for Monza, Motta, and those literally Juventus didn't really do much in the game. I just think what's happening outside of the club is affecting the players on the pitch.
He's putting in a shift for Wrexham again.
He's been brilliant. He's been everywhere.
Do you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because stuff. That's what I think, and I don't blame him, because stuff like that can affect players on the pitch, because it's just on the back of their mind thinking, why have we got done that for something that we've not done?
With 10 to go, there will be a significant chunk of stoppage time.
And you know what's even weird? Monza have done the first double over Juventus in their first ever Serie A season.
Not too cold. Whether for a cup time lead.
I've got more in wanting Monza to do well after one of their players got stabbed, because I thought they deserved some good fortune after that. Yeah, and then since then they've actually been playing a lot better. Please, no. Even though he's a player who was on loan from scummy Arsenal, but that's not the point.
Good spell, good touch of play from Wrexham again. Good link up between Palmer and Mullen with a snapshot on the edge of the box, not quite able to get the power on the strike.
Yeah, because I remembered even Kolasinac when he tried to fend off people trying to burgle him and Ozil. I remember that. Yeah, that was actually quite hilarious. So guys, keep putting in your questions and I will answer some more in a minute. I'm just sorting out some stuff quickly, just checking up some. Yeah. Why? And this household, and as you know, in my household, it's going to be nothing but absolute backwards and forwards. Cause no, it's just going to be backwards and forwards. It's basically going to be taunting the other person, because they'll be wanting Scotland to win and I'll be wanting England to win.
I was a little bit slow getting out there.
Yeah. The last time when Scotland won the last time at Twickenham, my dad still hasn't forgotten. Let me forget about that. He'll never forget. He'll never let me live that down. And yeah, and we know Italy can win because they did it to Wales, surprisingly. So they know anything's possible. I would add the Calcutta Cup. Yeah, because I would do that if it doesn't clash with any football. Because it would be something different to do. Yeah, it depends on it. It all depends on what's the early kickoffs and stuff like that. I know when we play on Friday, so that's good. Yeah, because we play on the Friday. Chelsea play on Friday.
Chance to play at a higher level. Cambridge was promoted with them.
He's not going to. He already ruled himself out because he's injured. He ruled himself. Yeah. Yeah. The guy ruled.
With the throw.
That's all. No, that's Owen Farrell.
Trying to suck this in.
And and Owen Farrell's declared himself fit literally a month before because he tried to get himself fit. Worked hard.
So he's going to get beyond his man on that far side. But we'll stuck to it.
So let's see. Saturday, the early kickoff is Everton versus Arsenal.
To throw to Sheff Utd.
Or Norwich versus Burnley.
Jones thought it should have gone the other way.
Stuck to the task really well there.
And the late kickoff is basically Newcastle versus West Ham.
Just trying to do something different into the feet and rolling and then back.
So really, I could do the rugby because really not really any game on there that really interested me. And also, it'll be something different and get back to doing rugby when so I'll be doing it when. No, because I'm not going to be doing both. I'll just be doing England, Scotland. But the only problem is, it's going to be hard for me as I've got a bit of affiliation with both. But I more want England to win. Yeah, but I say to most people in chat when England and Scotland play each other, in my head, I'll be happy when Scotland score, but I don't show it. But when England score, you see it really come out of me. I just keep. Yeah. Because if Scotland win, I'm happy because I've got a family member who's going to be happy because he's just nothing but England beating Scotland. Yeah, I'm more annoyed.
In the second minute of the game against his old club for whom he played over 100 games.
I'll be happy. I want England to win.
Good take.
No. He's given. Yeah.
Ahead of him, Paul Mullen fouled his man, free kick.
Yeah, because still keep reminding me about last Six Nations that Scotland won at Twickenham. Yeah. Oh, I loved one moment. My dad was giving it all the big one when England were literally getting battered by Scotland, and then all of a sudden we scored a last second try to get a draw. My dad said, he went to me, you lucky English bastards. I said, we'll take that, and he just said, you would do.
Just drove across the field from around side.
That's what my dad is when it comes to that fixture. He will literally be in that frame mind.
On that left side, to drive towards the byline, forces the corner.
No, even when Scotland went 2-0 up against England by Lee Griffiths, the guy who's an absolute twat. Yeah.
He found himself free on that far post again, no. Andy McBurney, different type of delivery from Doyle.
Oh, don't.
To that far post.
Don't not mention that. I literally.
When the start was to this game, getting an early goal.
Even my dad.
fans and the home crowd.
Yeah, because as soon as you tell me the players that they had, and then literally a few days before they said they weren't playing, then it's just certain players. If you said that they had like, oh, I can't remember, I know Dale, and if they had the other person, then they might have had the points. The other one. If we had Lachlan Coop playing, we would have at least got on the score sheet at least. Because that guy might not be able to. That.
Into the middle. Either way, here's Young.
Munster, I know places in Ireland.
Was unhappy with the way that went down.
Go on! Oh, you lucky keeper, Howard. Yeah, let me go and answer. Let me see if anyone's got any questions. Oh, this guy is going, stop waffling. The Panda's going, stop waffling. Yeah. 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 I don't. I don't mind. I like having conversations with people, but I thought if nothing's going on in the game and nothing's happening, it's good to go and do a conversation about something else, because you might then get someone might like rugby. Yeah.
Massive amounts of contact there, but foul given.
Yeah.
Connor will take it. More suspects up front.
To enjoy.
And Tozer at 6'3".
Yeah, because.
At 6'5".
Yeah, and also.
He was 7 goals this season.
Yeah.
A big thump there playing at League that was blocked.
Oh.
Really well. Important block.
Oh, sorry. The other guy's being quite polite on it, saying, I hate rugby, but that's because he played it and he broke his leg while playing.
Will take it. A youth cup runner-up. Sheff United in his days there.
But if any of you do have a rugby, just to get on the conversation, just because it's another conversation, because there's nothing really happening in this game at the moment. If you do have a rugby team that you do follow, let me know. See, actually, it's quite interesting to know what other teams you support in different sports. It's interesting. Rugby league or rugby union? In my family, I'm the only rugby league. It's my dad's union. Yeah, and my dad's, if you guys want to know, my dad's team is Edinburgh Rugby, but was formerly known as Edinburgh.
Still a baby. That's the way.
Do not, Sheff United, one thing, for the grace of God, to not make me have an annoying rant, do not let Paul Mullin score. Please. 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 Do not under any circumstances let that idiot score. Please. Please.
Jones is underneath it.
Please don't be Sally Hobovic or whatever his name is, the Bosnian.
Jefferson. Good technique.
Oh, do you know what's funny? No wonder at the back. He's not supposed to be there. He's a striker. He's supposed to be up front. Do you want to know what? Do you want to know what's interesting? You know what John Egan's Republic of Ireland captain? That's weird. He's captain but can't defend for his country. Oh yeah. So Scotland must be really shite because we let John Egan score against us. They let John Egan score. Rod Stewart, he plays for a nothing club. Rod Stewart. Don't know everyone score! Fuck! That's not a penalty. diving simulation referee. Mullen should have been booked earlier for simulation. Oh, he does. I could, yeah. He is. I can have a look on. I can actually slightly. I can have a look for you on that one and see where it was. I don't think it. I think it's been quite a while.
This is Paul from Bogle. Sells himself. Thinks he can win it. Takes the strike on. Yes, it's a tight angle, but.
Lyndon Dykes, when did you last actually score a goal?
Not a penalty for me. I think it was Young went down the box, was it?
Yeah, not for me.
This is going to take. This is going to take forever to find out when he scored the goal.
Burnley allowed to bring it down and turn. Work it out wide to Tommy Doyle.
It's gonna work. I'm going through it. I'm going really very quick on this one. Oh, I know, but it's gonna. I know. Way, found it. The last time Lyndon Dykes scored a goal was in a 2-1 defeat at home to Huddersfield Town on the 8th of November.
We'll try and improve this whole ground, get it back to international standard, then certainly have to do something with the lights, Danny. It's fairly gloomy out there.
But he gets regularly picked for Scotland.
Pretty dark up here as well, trying to find where we're sitting.
Sometimes you get the light meters out.
Oh, here we go. He goes, I am being polite, but you are ignoring me. But I'm ignoring you because you're talking waffle. I can do it because my chat. Yeah. And if you want to go and watch it, yeah, like mate said, if you want to go and watch another streamer that does that, all being well, but I don't tend to want to waffle. Oi! Oi! Another Paul Mullen dived yet again. Diving git. He likes to dive, does Paul Mullen. Oh, Paul Mullen, do you want to start your own diving service? You get a lot of customers because you do it all the blooming time. Oh, I'm glad. I hope he gets injured from that kick because I would have done it 100 times worse.
The referee gets this one correct.
Get in, Egan! Get in!
Left leg dangled out by Egan, brings him down.
I'd say it's a foot outside the penalty area. Egan is
Ryan Reynolds! It's Deadpool!
But I think the ball had run
Deadpool!
out of control. That's
which is an absolute cracking film.
Didn't have a goal scoring opportunity. How many times?
Someone put Mullen is better than McBurney.
He's been brilliant.
How can he be when he's
slightly unlucky because Basham's just looking to make the challenge.
leagues?
Ball just goes into his path, but
You can't compare.
And he plays all across that front line.
And McBurney's joint top. Yeah.
Hollywood superstar that is Ryan Reynolds. Just watch one.
He's
Happy
playing.
with that decision, but the looks, the owner.
Yeah, and also McBurney's actually played in the best league in the world.
Come up with some sort of
Mullen hasn't and never will because he's not got the capabilities of the player that he is to might be able to play in a league like that. He might be able.
in the mix.
Yeah, but it shows that.
Top scorer. Young is off after it.
But the one thing I can say, and this shocks me that I'm going to say this, even though people say that Mullen's good, we at Chesterfield have got a striker called Shamanga, and he looks like he's going to go up to an even higher league than what Mullen's would ever go up in. Birmingham, which shocks me when I expect someone like them to go in for something like Mullen because he's scoring the goals. Because that guy could cope in the Championship.
Yeah, they certainly did. Everything that
Depends on
could have gone wrong in those opening 10 minutes.
the guy who's a legend, Chelsea legend, but also Man United legend as well.
Two defenders, but you have to give them a lot of credit for the way they recovered after that and managed to get a foothold in the game. And largely due to that man, Paul Mullen, who's been an absolute live wire.
He won the European Cup with us. He won the Cup Winners' Cup
Be fairly pleased with
and an FA Cup.
in that first half, getting that early goal, but Do you feel that this game's far from over?
Yep.
Championship side.
He actually played on before he actually played with him as his strike partner before he went to a manager.
First half, not the way it would have
So it's half time, folks. Wrexham 0, Sheff United 1.
They've had a real go and they recovered well from early setbacks.
Yeah, it was an awful start for them. Conceding the goal, losing the two centre halves, Hayden and Tunnicliffe.
Stop talking absolute drivel.
They really well, I thought.
And
the crowd responded.
He's just saying there's some white marks on your jumper. Is that my old jumper is white? So you're talking beige, or bullshit.
Created the better chances, but from a Sheffield United point of view, I think they've been very professional, despite the changes that they've made.
Yeah, that's a bit stupid.
A very good team.
If you're going to go and tell that, you go and tell it to the makers of someone who's made it.
Yeah, you feared the worst.
Not me.
The start they had, poor on the goal. Obviously, with the marking, they would have tried to get that right.
So if it's not white, what colour is it?
Conceded as a result. But great response, I have to say. Losing two centre halves against at any level, that's going to hurt.
But I will.
Exactly. Let's look at that first goal, Alan. I mean, excellent header and well worked move, but you wouldn't be happy with the defender.
Sheffield United have got to control themselves their tackles because they knew he'd give away 3 penalties.
From a defensive point of view, he loses them. But then if you just have a look at Young there on the near post, I used to be in that.
Would you say he's the keeper?
I get that once the ball goes over your head, then it's your job.
No, I already knew. That's why if you heard me on the stream, I went, simulation, he should be booked, because if he's not touched him, then it's simulation.
I think he actually goes to clear that, which is what he should be
and that's
doing
basically
anyway.
That's what the rules is.
Onto that near post instead of going to his right and attacking the ball. So it was a terrible start for them.
Yeah, the worst possible start.
Yeah, but also it was even worse that Wrexham got 2 injuries soon after they'd conceded.
A lot of talent.
Yeah, really impressed with the boy.
And you know what's weird? One of their main goals. He also scores a lot of their goals as well. Does Isaac Hayden? Does Hayden for Wrexham?
Makes intelligent runs, and I think he fancies his chances against the guys he's up against now. He's quite prepared just to start them and then use.
So they're going to be bothered for the next few games.
Yeah, he scored in the last round. He's only 19 years old.
19. He scored in the Premier League for these. So,
Jesus, I forgot that Jefferson's only 19. I forgot about that.
The main threat from him is that he's running in behind, and he's basically took Orman and Dye out of the team. But they have got a big game on Saturday.
Paul Mullins a handful, isn't he?
Yeah, he's constantly moving.
No, Jefferson's a striker. Jefferson's up front with McBurney.
Only claim, not for me, if I'm honest. I think if he was a little bit more cynical, maybe.
Yeah, because Sheffield United have gone two up front.
Engage the contact. I think he just gets out the way there. I think if he did barge into the goalkeeper, I think he would have had a better chance of getting it actually. So, but he's constantly getting on the ball. He's quite prepared to shoot on sight. Typical striker like Alan.
Yeah, because it's up there. They've gone 3-5-2, and the 2 up front are McBurney and Jefferson.
No option here at all but to shoot. So he does the right thing because there's no one in the middle.
Yeah, but the strikers are not supposed to track back. If I was a manager, you would tell them, do not track back, stay forward. Because do what McBurney's doing, stay forward. Because it means you're going to be a threat going forward by staying forward.
It is a foul, but it's just outside. But he's been the main threat for them, without a doubt.
If I was Paul Higginbottom now, I would take John Egan off. Because if he's not careful, he'll get himself sent off. But you know what else that Sheffield United need to be careful of? Toes as long throws. That is ridiculous. And for me, I've seen how Palmer's played at when he was at Avon Waterlooville. He used to be a menace. So no wonder he got put up to the Football League and Wrexham have got him. I
think that's the key, and I think they've done really well.
Against Arsenal, though.
Yeah. Because most of his goals, when I used to go and watch him, he would mostly score with his feet. He would hardly use his head, but now he's got more confidence at going for headers, and now he's got more confidence.
Probably psychologically helped them,
absolutely. They're still in the game, definitely.
The Sheffield United are a good outfit, aren't they? You can see we've got them well organised.
Well, let's see.
Despite the changes that he's made, the players.
Sorry, I'm colourblind. He looks grey to me.
They've been the better side. that doesn't mean to say that Wrexham haven't been a threat.
So basically, you're basically just being a complete and utter, I can say, I don't like calling anyone this, just complete and utter arsehole.
Great response. You have to give them great credit because it could have gone terribly wrong at that point.
Okay.
Because one, how am I meant to know that? And one, that's just...
Against Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, we get to watch shitty liver shite. Yeah. Yeah, if you... Oh yeah, because if I'm colourblind, then I must be wearing yellow with polka dots, whatever, or blue with white spots.
Look at Elliott making the run through the middle. He's onside as it's played forward. Liverpool have the lead at the
so basically he's lying about being colourblind because he wouldn't be able to text. Do you know what I think's the most luckiest goal that Brighton got given was the dunk one? Yeah, because I was watching a live stream at Redmen TV and they saying, why on earth have the Liverpool players allowed their stupid Jan to get that much time on the ball to get it to him? And then I thought to myself, I thought Chelsea's defence was rubbish. I think I found one that's even worse, and Liverpool beats it. Because at the moment our defence is starting to creep, starting to get somewhere in the last 2 games. Because we've had 2. What do you think that? Because the last 2 games we've had 2 clean sheets. So we're actually starting to get somewhere, and Liverpool are still going backwards.
It is being checked for offside. It's tight.
Is it by a player that we've heard of?
The narrowest of margins. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Is it? Oh, I've definitely heard of this Matoma. It's the one everyone was raving about in the World Cup, saying that he's going to be a talent.
In the space of a couple of weeks.
And Lewis Baker's a Chelsea graduate. And also don't forget, Lewis Baker's a Chelsea graduate. Is that another one of our players? Brown? Oh yeah, because we got a couple of players that have been scoring this weekend. Because Casey Palmer scored for Coventry, and he's from the Chelsea academy. Oh my God, how is that defender missed that for the goal for Stevenage? I could have saved that. Do you think this is going to be the goal of the weekend, do you think? So the main thing is, it's basically going to be between this or the goal by Jack Harrison. So it's that old Jack Harrison's going to get goal of the weekend.
Very nice from Simon. Good ball too for Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, Tomkinson's tackle has been seen to be a foul. I thought he got the ball. That's a big call. This.
But one thing I will say is I do like Stevenage's away kit.
So it's Lewis Baker. One of
Full.
the second half sub.
You don't see a lot of teams wearing purple.
An emphatic finish for the Stoke City captain. And that just might be that for Stevenage in the FA Cup this season.
Yep. I forgot about that.
Some decent goals in there.
Yeah.
Pretty. I mean, Matoma as well, that last minute winning. Brighton are impressive, aren't they?
So impressive, yeah. Playing some great football. Never panic, always got a plan.
Imagine this, Brighton in Europa League.
Whether that's manager or players. What a finish.
It looks more than...
Again, what a job.
Brilliant bit of feint. This feint here is brilliant, Mark.
No, but I would take a year out of not being in Europe because it could then means that we can focus on the league and get better.
Okay. If you've missed
get the team better.
Weekend's FA Cup action, you can watch every goal.
Because the last time we did that, what did we do? We won the league.
For the 5th round, will be on the One Show tomorrow from 7 o'clock. The Football News Show will have the latest on transfer deadline day. That's on Tuesday from...
And on Saturday, Wales versus Ireland. Now that's a big game.
The start of the Six Nations, Wales against Ireland, is on BBC One from 1:15 on Saturday.
Oh my God. He's now got a hammer and tongue, this panda. He says it's a medical condition. And he said, I'm reporting you for bullying my medical condition. But the only thing is, I'm not going to know because I've never met you, so I don't know the ins and outs.
Documentary Welcome to Wrexham. You will be familiar with Wayne Jones, landlord of the Turf Hotel, which is next to the racecourse ground, and where the football club was formed in 18.
But also, if he was colourblind, he wouldn't have been able to put stuff on the chat. Yeah, you're reporting just for the sake of reporting, and I'm going to say you're just sad, mate. Because you're doing that just to ruin people's lives. Because doing stuff like that could literally put someone into spiral depression, because it could, something like that. Because you're just doing that because you want to be an idiot. Do you want me to? What? Oh, what? Let me put this on to what do you? So guys, keep putting down in the chat. We have got another live watch on later on tonight. And hopefully that game's a bit more. I think it'll be more entertaining and end to end.
Absolutely spectacular. What Rob and Ryan have done for the area and for the town and the people.
It's just like what?
Nobody could have imagined it. We've hit the jackpot.
Oh.
Such lovely guys, and hopefully they're here for the long term.
You said they're such lovely guys. I asked you what your relationship was.
Wow. What a nice person. I've got someone on here that wants to be an idiot, and I've got someone on here who's actually being a quite nice, honourable, down-to-earth person. Because one of them's got an actual designer. And he's actually put, if he wanted to, he said he'll make a new banner and stuff and just send it to me, and I can use it for YouTube and stuff like that.
We know promotion back to the EFL is ultimately what all Wrexham fans want, but of course you'll also want a big 45 minutes here to be in the next round. Now you'll be able to help me out with this, because it's now getting even worse. It says, do you even know what being colourblind is? No, because I've never experienced it. So stop getting aggy with me.
I would love to be able to turn this round, but our focus, and I think everybody in the stadium will agree with.
And it's not, and it's not medical. And you put, I wouldn't be impartial to quick goals. It's not.
Why not have both?
It's not a medical term, being colourblind.
Thank you so much. We'll let you get back to that part, because those drinks aren't going to save themselves. And I imagine, Gary, there'll be some party in their post-match if Wrexham do turn this around. So we'll have to get our orders in early.
Yeah. That being colourblind is not a medical condition, so he's basically talking waffle. Yeah, as I'm aware, as far as I'm aware, it's not a colourblind is not a condition. Yeah. Yeah, and he's even. Yeah, and then to put that. You are taking it a bit too far, Panda, but you got to trust me. I'm not going to ever meet you, so I'm not really going to know really what it is like. Yeah, so you can't really go and do that because... Yeah, and you just put... Yeah. You can't. Yeah. It's not. And it's even put, I would being colourblind stop me from typing in chat. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the phone because of you'd be colourblind, and you wouldn't be able to see black, white, nearly every colour.
Thanks very much, Gary. I've just totted up 978 goals scored at club and country level by our three panellists there tonight. That's unbelievable, isn't it? How many do you get then?
Don't even put me into this conversation.
Are they bringing someone on?
It's a substitute coming on for
Sheff Utd are bringing someone on. Is that who I'm trying to think who I think that could be, because I don't want to get the names wrong.
3.5 months of the season. Has started the last couple of games.
Nah, it doesn't look like him.
Today. And he's come on for McAtee.
Ah, because him guy's got like a little bit of like a goatee where it goes from your mouth and connects with the bottom of your beard on the bottom.
See which one does get a more advanced position. And outcome Wrexham, no.
That could be Omar Bogle or something.
They did lose Tunnicliffe and Hayden, two of their three centre backs.
Ah, because I'm trying to make sure. Ah, it's low.
But they did create a lot of chances after this. How do you see the second half going?
It's took McTeeth off and low on.
I think both managers will be fairly pleased with what they saw in the first half. I think it's been a very professional job.
Oh my god. Said I could. Nah. Just leave it. You're just gonna make it worse on me. So just leave it. Yeah, and change the subject, please, because the game second half's about to kick off, and literally you saying that's gonna make me look not just stupid, but it could make me look like in the wrong, and it'll be because of you just being by saying stuff stupid that could get me into trouble, and I don't want to get into trouble. Yeah, and please. That's why I always say if you're doing anything stupid, you will get timed out, because I can't stand for that, because I don't want to get in trouble for anything that I've done nothing wrong.
It goes back to 1807, and it was used for cricket, horse racing, and as the century progressed, early flying displays. Both these sides.
I've been bullied a lot because I've got a condition, but I've actually got a condition. Actually, it's classed as a medical condition, but not a lot of people know about it. Yeah, because what I've got is basically one in a million. People get it. Yeah. 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 Or what's the other? Oh, I'm just trying to think what the other one is. The one where you can't, or if you got the one that when you constantly just swear. Because I call. Yeah. Yeah.
Sheffield lad. Leading around the corner. Dummy there by Palmer, intended for Mullen.
Yeah, but I'm not really gonna. And if anyone goes and talks any more into that, I'm not gonna go into it, because I'm not making myself looking like to be the enemy of it all when I've literally not done anything wrong in the situation. And then it's just gonna. Why do I want to know about that? You can just stop talking waffle. Talk something actual proper. Jesus, you're doing my head in, Panda. You're getting to the point where you're going to get timed out, man. He's now saying, I've got an A in my GCSEs. Who gives a flying shite? If you... I've not been at... It's not beneficial towards me. I've not been at school for like 7 years. Yeah, well, what if you want? If you guys want to put anything in the chat, do anything related to this or anything you want to help the channel, then I'm happy to answer anything. And Sheff United defend. Come on, Sheff United, hang on! Come on, the Blades! Get out! Get out! 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 Get out! United, get it fucking clean, you bunch of blade bastards. Out! You're gonna literally put my head in a spin. My uncle will be literally shouting at the screen saying, why are you not clearing it? Get it out! He'll be absolutely fuming. Get out! 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 Cunt.
Now this is some script in the writing. First ever.
Jones has scored, folks. Wrexham have equalised. But the only reason I'm not as annoyed as it is because at least it's not Paul Mullen. Because if it was, my reaction would be a lot worse. And a lot worse words would come out of my mouth.
Well, it's a brilliant start to the second half for Wrexham. Exactly the start they would have been looking for. Putting that Sheff Utd.
And also, pulling in bottom, bring on Ilman and Die, and he will literally score. He scores each every game he comes on.
In that near post, making a nuisance of himself. It actually drops really down to Jones there.
Yeah.
And he does really well under pressure from, I think it might be Jefferson.
Yeah.
He just hooks it to the right past Davis. Not the cleanest of strikes, but it does the job. Wrexham are right back in this tie.
Shove your TikTok up your ass. Shove your TikTok up your ass.
People have seen that one. That's what we'll be seeing all over the world because of the interest in that man there and how he loved it.
Getting Die on. He's literally the best playmaker for Sheff United.
Well, the American owners, and here's Mullen and Sheffield United are now rocking in the cup. Basham got there.
But also, you know, Sheffield. But also, you know, that one of the top goal scorers of the championship is literally on the bench.
He's made that running behind.
Yeah, but the reason why he's doing it is because he got a bigger game on Saturday, which is bigger than this. Because they got a derby on Saturday against Rotherham.
It's a really smart finish, and James Jones has got a lot to do. So often you see from those long throws, it's the second contact, it's not the first contact that hurts you, it's the second contact.
And if you bring on and Die on, take off Owen McBurney. I always say to my dad that Owen McBurney is too slow when he runs.
I have lofty dreams here now after the years of pain.
People are calling him basically the next Rory Delap.
2006, nearly went out of business.
That's why they call it's because of his throw-ins that that's why they call him that, due to his throw-ins.
Dangerous Jefferson. McBurney out wide. Hodzic. He thought he was blocked by.
Don't get the ball to McBurney. The guy's fucking slow.
Races Adam Davis.
Nah, no way, no way all day. Or in fairness, just defend for your lives.
Norwood. Mentioned the first, and his role now is crucial. It's the minute of football since the opening day of the season. He often calms Sheffield United down when they have periods of matches like this.
Come on, Sheffield.
Towards Palmer. O'Connor now.
What a shite goal to concede.
Came short and spun away to try and get in behind Hodzic.
Ah, but
Just makes life difficult, Merlin.
no, but what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. We can say what we've seen worse.
Hodzic forces a throw in a really good area again.
And the number was 7 players went for the ball instead of, and they went for 3. That's what I'm saying, that we've seen worse than that. What? what will make
over by Elliot Lee.
what will make this even worse for people's enjoyment is actually seeing Paul Mullins score.
Just looking to fire the ball into that kind of near post area.
Because people know I'll be absolutely fuming to the point where I wouldn't know how I would react. Because I can't stand the git.
Years in football race away, I remember seeing that Elliot Lee make his way.
The git's a diving cunt. He's dived about 3 or 4 times in this game. Should have been booked for simulation in the first half. For something that he thought the keeper touched him. And that's fairness, because the keeper didn't touch him.
Really good defending that. Under pressure from Jefferson, had to get that right.
But the referee doesn't know his rules. And this guy supposedly is one of the most experienced referees in the EFL.
Extraordinarily early in the first half, in the second minute.
And he doesn't know what simulation is.
Pitch is just going a little bit slippy. There's a dampness in the air, particularly on this near side where the grass is sparse.
Come on, Sharpie! And look at that, very decent player.
Comes away for Sheffield United. Pressure has not been.
He looks like he's got a beard, but he also looks like he's got a goatee connected.
Standing on the night. So direct, so determined, overrun it.
I have to have a look when it comes up, because I know it looks like due to his facial features.
A yellow card for the Wrexham captain Luke Young.
I'll have to have a look when it pops up, because I always recognise him because he's got a beard and he's got a thing going straight down the middle of his chin, which connects his goatee to his beard.
Difficult player to mark him, and he really is.
And his hair I think his hair's short. So he always has short hair.
Which is a bit scrubby, but it's much better than it used to be in yesteryear.
I have to have a.
And we're coming here in 17.
What? Yep, the guy who's basically scoring all of Sheff United's goals.
Wrexham got them 3-0 in the replay. The team would die Davis.
Who I said to my dad he should be starting.
Remember then Mickey Thomas played that day. Bobby Shinton, the big Wrexham hero, and Arthur Griffiths, I think, was the player manager. Who was a good goal scorer? So Graham Whittle in that era was a good goal scorer too. Laid that down.
Sharpie!
I'm talking about good
Sheff United through and through is Billy Sharp.
Sheffield United turn to their talisman.
And there he has grown his hair. Him and Ninja. I thought he had short hair. Yep, he's been everywhere, but he's said he always is. The club he's always wanted to play for Sheff United, but if he gets bought up by anyone else, he'll go. Yeah, and he's the all-time goal scorer for not just the Championship, for all of the EFL. So it shows how big he is, meaning to the EFL in the whole, with him being the all-time record goal scorer for the whole league, the whole thing. Ooh, they're singing the Welsh national anthem shite. They're like it every fuck off. Come on, Sheff United fans, be proud and don't let them Welsh bastards sing that. Sing our proud national anthem. Give them some back. I would. I cannot stand that national anthem. That anthem can go and suck dick.
The quarter-final in 2020 when they were beaten by Arsenal. Sheffield United through and through. Sheffield Lad. Everybody knows every word of the Chip Butty song.
What a legendary song that is! Greasy Chip Butty. That's a cracking song. But it's not actually. Yeah, the weird thing is, a lot of people don't know it, think it's about an actual Greasy Chip Butty. It's not. It's just a title of a song. No. It's very similar to like what you see Liverpool with Never Walk Alone. All of a sudden, that's just become a part of the club. Then that became a part of Sheff United.
Done so well since readjusting to a different role.
And then Tozer is shite! Except for his throw-ins. The only thing that the other thing that let him down is they've not even started their number one keeper.
500 career games.
Come on, United! Come on, United! Defend!
Lee.
Come on, defend!
Wrexham, the most dangerous team now. Lee.
Defend!
To run, never a good thing for a defender. McFadden.
Come on, defend!
Mullen.
Well done!
You're seeing the Wrexham wing that's much higher in this second half than they were in the first, and that's the way they play.
Yeah, and that's because they're starting to control this game. Sheffield United, you can understand the changes from the manager, Paul Heckingbottom, because they haven't quite come out with the same kind of energy, intensity as we saw in the first half, and just getting that feeling.
Come on.
Wrexham starting to control the game a lot more.
Defend!
And Tozer with a long throw on the big tall defender.
Defend!
Problems again, comes back out to him.
Get it out!
Himself was well read, but he still gets the shot away. And it's a corner ball.
No, but that's something you can't. It's just unfortunate if it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it.
Ben Tozer initially with a long throw. Gets the ball back, shrugs off Ollie Norwood. Let's fly with the strike. Egan does well.
Yeah, it's just pure instinct that he thinks if he does that, it might do something with the ball. But it's.
In 2018, beaten in the replay at this
Yeah.
stage. The Cheltenham team that went out to Man City the following
Come on! Defend!
And it comes towards him and then
Fuck's sake! Shitty ass Wrexham cunts.
again it's a set piece, again they fail to deliver. And O'Connor has been super all day. Rattles in the Wrexham lead on the hour.
Fucks. You're a team that's fighting to be in the Premier League and you're playing dog shit!
Wow, this is incredible. What a turnaround this is from Wrexham. They've been superb this second half. They've come out the more dominant. With
Shove your TikTok up your ass!
The second half so important. Excellent delivery from Young into that near post area. I think it's Cleworth initially that misses the ball and just drops down into the path of O'Connor. And it's a really good strike. Just Jefferson pulling on his right arm there as well. Keeps the strike low, generates the power. Adam Davis, absolutely no chance.
He kept them in the competition in the qualifying round, scoring away at Clyde in the 1-1. And he scored a goal here that puts them ahead against Premier League bound Sheffield United. And Ryan Reynolds cannot quite believe it. Mickey Thomas, hero here against the Arsenal.
Legend! Legend!
That game,
Legend! They just mentioned a legend and that guy is a legend.
They've lived on the edge.
That guy will always be a
for so
legend.
long.
They just showed him on screen, his name's called Mickey Thomas. The guy's a legend at Chelsea.
Investors who say they're in here
He's a Chelsea legend, that guy is.
Lee trying to scamper beyond both.
No, it's the one next to him, he's bold. Yeah, but he also, the last time Wrexham won in the 4th round.
Hadji won't release the ball.
Come on, United.
It's up to Sheffield.
Come on, United, score for crying out loud. You're shit defending. You're playing shit. You're in the Premier League. You're going to the Premier League. You fucking piece of shit.
So they've caused more problems. It's actually clear with getting across that near post. And that was the problem for Sheffield United. They didn't deal with
Why
that
have to make all stupid mistakes, you absolute arsehole?
Fancy Bogle getting involved. Fancy picking up the yellow card.
Come on, United.
Straight in there to
Get him back, the Welsh sheep shaggers.
he's made big decisions and he's made them well.
Come on.
Cheering everything here. Tenacious Elliot for the challenge.
God's sake! That's a free kick. Thank you very much.
26 years since Wrexham made the fifth round. There's some experience on that bench.
The guy's players on the bombing pitch. Get the ball to Ndiaye or Billy Sharp.
Sharp with a cross that took a slight deflection.
Go on, do something. Go on. Cunt. Fuck. Have it. Have it. Fucking Wrexham, you fucking cunt. Cunt. Fucking have it. You're gonna get fucking battered and fucking suffer. Have it, you pricks. Get Owen Norwood. 2-2. Fuck. Fucking God, son, you Wrexham cunt.
He's determined to make a long run in this competition to the quarterfinals.
Go United! Get a goal, and now it's going. Now it's go. Now it's going. Smash him. It's a fucking love it. You've had your moment, and you're going to come crumbling down like a stone.
Needs to do so, and the ball just dropping down to Ollie Norwood. Fantastic composure, just to find that far corner.
Oh, that guy's a baller.
The goalkeeper Howard and Tozer on the line. Brilliant response.
Switch to his weaker foot to finish.
Even my uncle has said we're defending well all season. He just said it's complacency.
Season. He's the man the manager turns to. You would have seen him the first time.
That is fair. That is bang on.
In front of that dugout when things were going slightly against Sheff Utd. Paul Heckingbottom turned to Ollie Norwood. He's the one.
And even you know that he's a good manager because you've done actually been. So you know he's going to be a good manager, and how he's done it because how he's doing it now. They've gone basically 2-1 down, and he's gone for it, and he's changed something, and it's slightly worked. Come on in, Ndiaye. Someone score another goal, please. But don't be Wrexham, please, because don't piss me off even more. That's obstruction. He has the ball between his legs, the Wrexham twat.
Such a skillful player goes up.
Ndiaye! Show you twat! Oh, you cunt! Ndiaye unlucky. Yep. Yeah, but what about Pieface when he says F word all the time?
Yeah, but outstanding run from Ndiaye. Yeah, was a corner. Comes off, it's clear with, in the end, doesn't get
yeah, but what I do for some of my videos or streams, I put it not. You can put it. Is it suitable for kids or not suitable? And I always put not suitable. So it means like that's what. Because on Twitch you can make your stream an over 18s. On YouTube you can't. But you got to understand when you're watching sport or something. Swear words are gonna come out of you because it's just what partial of what football. It's just yeah, and it's just sport in general. Yeah. Oh, Ndiaye. Oh, is that Jefferson?
He's a willing runner, isn't he, from the back to get up there, but over it went.
I'm just trying to think who had that shot. Is that? Oh, unlucky. Whoever that was, I think it was. No, it was Bogle. Omar Bogle.
Should be working the goalkeeper. Good direct play from the youngster Jefferson again. No.
Yeah, it says here, Pan said you need to stop saying bad words. It will get you banned. But I've heard you hear the sidemen and they say a lot worse stuff than what I do.
Very old historic stadium. They claim that's the oldest stadium in the world still hosting professional.
There are some bigger people like Twitch and on YouTube that say a lot worse things. If I could, and on YouTube you can't, I would make some of my streams on over 18. But on YouTube you can't do that, but on Twitch you can. And that's what I think YouTube need to do, is make it. Come on, United. Come on, United. What's up? What's up in here?
What's this for?
What the hell?
Referee's blown and stopped things. There were 3 substitutes warming up.
What the hell? Yeah, because you know what the weird thing is? It's had to go. Is that?
A word here with the coaching staff.
Ah, do you know what the weird thing is? It's had to go to the 4th official.
There.
Because it's something, it's off the ball. And we won't be able, I can't really say what happened to you guys because it was literally off camera. So literally none of us know what happened. Nobody knows.
There, a red card to someone.
Because there's like no idea.
Very crude lip reading.
That's the interesting thing because the referee never saw it.
I think it's Jefferson. Jefferson's been called towards it. He could be in trouble here.
Yeah, but if...
He's off.
But the one thing is, if he's done something, but then the Wrexham player's done something as well, then should he be punished as well?
I'm hearing there was retaliation off the ball.
So basically, it should be that both should have got just a talking to on the yellow card.
He's had a bright game.
What? Rhea Brewster, why do you look like a gangster?
He has dismissed the afternoon. If that is correct, if he has.
Yeah, but why would you? Then that means that Wrexham fans are going to get in trouble.
Paul Heckingbottom clearly looks confounded.
Yeah, that has got to be something racial or something that's been said for Rhea Brewster to react like that.
He's turned round, cuffed and kicked out at Ben Tozer.
Do you know what's interesting? The cameras are not even on it. You can't even see it on the replay.
Let's have a look at it again.
Oh, what he's done is he's running. Oh my God! Oh my God! All he's done is just gone to him and just gave him the tiniest little shove as he's ran past. But then the commentator's saying there's a little swipe, but he's mostly just using his hands to push him away.
That's a red card.
Tozer was yellow carded. Well, in a full-blooded cup tie at 2-2. Should that have been a red card?
It just looked like Ben Tozer was initially worried about Jefferson maybe running in behind. So it looked like he initially maybe grabbed the arm, and then I think the frustration comes from Jefferson, and he just kind of swings out.
The reason why Jefferson did what he did was because I think when he ran past, Tozer literally would grabbed hold of his arm. So in fairness, Sheff Utd could go and have a look at that, and it could get rescinded. I think it will get rescinded because there's hardly anything in it. There's literally hardly anything in it.
Yeah, disappointing for the youngster. He's been a threat in the game. He's shown some real flashes of quality, just a little bit of naivety of youth there. Maybe gets involved in something, shows a bit.
I can give him credit. He's good for throw-ins, but he's an idiot for doing that. Because I would be feeling sorry for myself to get someone sent off just for something that he's not actually done. I would feel guilty.
Under pressure, Adam Davis.
Excellent goalkeeping, Adam Davis.
But the good thing is, if Sheff Utd do go out, it means the red card doesn't stand because it only counts for FA Cup.
Let's have a look at that incident again.
So there's nothing in it.
It's kind of what happens before that. Definitely not getting a red card for that.
Yeah, even the commentator said he shouldn't be getting a red card for that. All he's done is just walk past and just basically just push him out of the way to say, I'm coming by, you out the way.
Good ball in behind.
Yeah, because so when it gets reviewed, you know it's only going to be rescinded because he's literally done the most littlest thing possible. He's not even gone and punched him. He's not even gone and even took a swipe at him or nothing. He's just physically just gone and brushed him by running past. But you see every player doing that in the Premier League will run past, or in any league will just run past you at speed and they might just brush you by accident. But he's took offence to it.
Don't forget, you can watch every FA Cup goal on the BBC Sport website and app. And a reminder that the draw for the 5th round will take place on the One Show tomorrow evening. And that is from 7 o'clock.
Oh, this guy's... Panda, just stop what you're saying. At the moment, you're just ruining the stream for everyone. He's saying because I said... Because he said that's not... What I said about... Oh, what is it? About what Red Brewster reacted. Said he must have said something racist to me because nobody would react like that if it's not something bad being said to someone. Red Brewster wouldn't have reacted like he did, like even you said. Because yeah, no, but that's the only way someone can react like that is if something bad has been said for him to go and point at the person.
So looking to really capitalise on these opportunities.
And he's just basically gone and said, said that's racist. You wouldn't go and say that to a white person. I'm not getting into that subject, Panda, because one, you're even though Sheff United players have just got sent up for doing minimal, you're trying to get me into trouble for something minimal. So stop trying to be like them and trying to get me into trouble. Yeah, and just watch the stream. Yeah, just watch the stream. If you want to try and get me into trouble, then just bugger off. You're not even worth the time of day. You ain't going to watch someone else you want to ruin. Said you're just angry because Sheffield's losing. No, because you're being the dick and literally ruining the stream for everyone else. By literally trying to get me into trouble. I'm leaving it at that. Oh, so who is your favourite Chelsea player? Actually, that is actually a decent question to answer. John Terry's my idol, but if I were to go now, he's not playing as well at the moment, but I hope he does. And people know this because it's not Pulisic, it used to be, but then he just got even worse to the point where he's just injured too many times. My favourite at the moment is Mason Mount, but he's just not playing well. So I'll put Mason Mount there as my favourite Chelsea player.
All the way through.
So I've answered your question.
Well, was equal to it for the physicality. Mullen has been everywhere.
Did well forward on that far side. So he's not.
Oh, your favourite's Lukaku. You would say that because he's going to ruin Chelsea Football Club.
But just keeps the pressure on. Forces another long throw.
He said his favourite he's not even a Chelsea fan, he's a Newcastle fan, but he's saying he's picked Lukaku as his favourite Chelsea player because he's gone and ruined us. Yeah. And he's only saying that because it's gone and made us more rubbish.
There's a lot of those first contacts. Also corner. So again here, but just difficult to kind of generate the power on the header under pressure.
When's the last time you won a Premier League? Oh yeah, you haven't won one. They had a chance to win one, and they literally let go the biggest gap in Premier League history for a title, and it was that Newcastle side. They were set about 15 points ahead of Man United, and Man United came back and won the league from him. So.
It's an adventurous Wrexham team out there now. Here's Palmer. Couldn't get beyond. Jack, calmly done. Ahmed Hodzic loves to come forward like this. Vogel, it's an adventurous evening. Norwood, steady Eddie.
I actually do like that player.
approach the last 10 minutes.
But the only problem is there'll be no VAR, so that slightly helps the situation.
He climbs well in the opposition box, scored a headed goal against Coventry. He's there again today to make it 2-1. Here's Bogle.
Come on, United, you're better than this.
Plenty of candidates down in about 5 minutes' time. You've got to name your Emirates player of the match. There's lots of candidates out there.
Yeah, there certainly is. On both sides. McBurney was very good in that first half for Sheff Utd leading the line. Some excellent Wrexham performances.
I'm not saying I'm cheap or grasping or anything, but if you give it to Ryan Reynolds as player of the match, we could get a roll in MCreation.
Apology.
Keep your questions coming, folks. Like, subscribe if you are new.
Lee spoons it up. Handball. It's still alive.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Scratched it against the woodwork. Well, there were appeals all round for a penalty, and on he went.
Yeah, but unfortunately the referee didn't see it, so if the referee doesn't see it, then there's nothing you can do about it, you just have to go and play on. Yeah, but the difference is, they'll be saying that a lot of teams can't afford it. The one team that could afford it, and shockingly, are Wrexham, with all the money they've got.
Such an eventful tie. Palmer's deep cross, and out comes Adam Davis, who's had a strong game here. The Welsh World Cup squad man.
Big chance for Ollie Palmer.
Ollie Palmer got picked for the Welsh World Cup squad. That shows how low down Wales have to go.
Initially drops down to Ollie Palmer and catches the strike really clean. So unlucky. Miles off the crossbar. Definitely hits the hand of Ahmed Hodzic. Just drops down to Ollie Palmer. Here's bouncing. Catches the strike ever so well. You'll feel that he scored. That's left the boot. So unlucky.
Very unlucky.
It was low down by the side, wasn't it, though?
There's a little bit of distance there as well as that cross comes in. It wasn't like he was standing right next to it.
There was a bit of movement as well. With the hand.
I think he has time to get the hand out of the way. I need to see that one again, but
anyway, Ollie Palmer didn't hesitate, did he? He wasn't waiting around.
Looks like a replay looks like it's going to be more likely to happen at this rate.
They wanted to do just this, to stretch defences, create opportunities for the goal snaffler, Paul Mullen. Tozer. Is there a winner in this yet for Wrexham? 17th home game on the bounce. Extraordinary record. His cross was blocked in all.
He's a winner in this for Sheff Utd as well. Yes, down to 10 men, but still have the quality to hurt the opposition. I'm sure Paul Heckingbottom will want a replay of what they're trying to do in terms of getting promotion back to the Premier League. So still capable of winning this tie with 10 men, the quality that they have.
34 years since they've beaten Sheffield United on this ground. Tozer with a long throw. Didn't come through to Davis that time. Sheffield United ease it away. Just joined us, Sheffield United led after 64 seconds. James Jones level 4 minutes into the second half. O'Connor touched Wrexham ahead. And Ollie Nord almost immediately equalised. Sheffield United had Jefferson sent off, and they're under the cosh here now. Mullin raked it across goal. If he was looking for Palmer.
No, it's just doing the highlight of the goal that Sheff United scored, because I forgot to do that.
I think it was Dalby who just drags that across the 6-yard box. It's Mullin on that far post desperately trying to get it. You see Mullin's run, he's so deep, not able to make up the ground.
There's Dalby's cross. Mullin.
There we go. Come on, lads. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, United.
Bogle.
Oh my God, that's a bad ball.
Angled in. All the way to Norwood. Shot.
Come on, defend. Favourite Napoli player, I would say, would be Zielinski for that one.
Mark Howard.
Yeah, Hamsik. It used to be when he was there. Oh, Ravetti, legend. Oh, Lorenzo Insigne. Come on.
Hodges wanted too much time on it. That's not the first time that's happened in the game.
Sheff United, what you do not let Moen score for the life for me, please. Please. Come on. Come on, do not let him score. Come on, do not let him score. Do not, no, Moen. Fuck's sake, the cunt. Fucking prick. The guy's a cunt. The guy's a prick. The guy's a cunt.
Since 1984-85.
Fuck's sake.
Wearing customised boots today. His little lad hasn't been well. And all of a sudden, Paul Heckingbottom side are behind again. And surely there's not enough time for them to come back, or is there, in this remarkable tie?
Well, if there's anybody that deserved to go for their performance, it's him. It's this man. Paul Mullin starts the move here, and he finishes it, and possibly finishes Sheffield United's participation in this competition. Plays that pass wide, continues to run into the box. Looks like he's not going to get the shot away here. Great play by Dolby to pick him out. Touches under his feet. Milodzic desperately trying to get across, and I think the shot you see here actually goes through his legs and past Davis into the back of the net. Brilliant composure, brilliant finish in a pressure situation. And as he put Wrexham through to the next round. That man can't believe it, Ryan Reynolds. His team has been fantastic this second half.
In 78 games in all competitions for Wrexham, he scored 60 goals.
Incredible.
He's scored in 5 in a row now. Now Sheffield United have made a change. Ismaila Koulibaly has come on to replace Norwood, the Mali under-20 international. In his debut for the club as a sub against Millwall in the last round. He's been there for what, 2.5 years now. Went out on loan to Beşiktaş in Belgian football for a couple of years. Possibly more of an attacking midfielder. Well, they need something here, Sheffield United, to stay in the competition.
Yeah, they certainly do. It's a brilliant counter-attack from Wrexham. We talked about the Mullin finish, but it's just his awareness to find kind of pockets of space, and not just running in behind, but he drops deep and he picks the ball up in a pocket of space. He gets turned and starts to counter-attack off, and then finishes it with a really smart finish and a brilliant all-round performance. And then
It was Ahmed Hodzic who went off for Sheffield United. Still will play an important role out there. Seconds to go. There is Norwood. It comes to nothing. taking his time. The man who nearly got all the way to the final with Sheffield United all those years ago. He seeded 5 on that semi-final day against Hull. Forward by Jones. There's a mistake. And Dalby could be in here.
Oh, Van, sit down and shut up. Wrexham prick.
This would have been the icing on the cake for Wrexham. Dalby just holding off. Basham really struggling to get back, and he's just...
Oh, are you injured? Are you injured? I got no sympathy for you. If you're playing for another club, I'll have sympathy for you. But while you're playing for Wrexham, you have no sympathy for me.
Well, there can be only one man there, Coleman, and I think this performance has epitomised everything good about Wrexham this afternoon, and deserved that goal at the end, the winning goal as well. Sensational all-round centre-forwards performance from him.
Young, the big Hugh.
Oh, for God's sake!
It is a sensational home record, isn't it? Not since Grimsby won here in the playoff semi-final second leg to get out of the National League of the first time.
Oh, what a shit pass that was! What? Dickhead! And that's not a foul! You refereeing dick! That is not a foul! That is not a yellow card! You're just playing up to the crowd, you refereeing black!
The second half, we have Sheffield United not come out with the same intensity, desire, professionalism. Wrexham have taken full advantage.
Because that was never a foul in 1,000,001 Sundays!
Challenge needless, really, because Elliot Lee, with all due respect, is not a sprinter. He's played a very clever role today. He's had a good season. Haven't they all?
I'll be really pleased, Ryan Reynolds. This will be really good for that second leg of the documentary. Can they hold on?
Koulibaly. Tommy Doyle. Away to Bogle. Challenged by Lee. Calls for more from the supporters. One of them has just chucked the ball away, which is totally needless. The 40 must have crept in the second half. The attendance has gone up to 9,949. Bogle. Jay.
Oh, come on, Sheff Utd, do something, you David White!
One more chance. Still enough minutes on the clock. So draw level and even go on and win it. Such is the fickle nature of the FA Cup. This wonderful, enchanting and heartbreaking competition.
Come on, do something!
Koulibaly and Bogle.
Go on! Shoot! Do something!
That's an intelligent ball away. As it raced up.
Put it in the box!
Koulibaly. A decent ball in!
For God's sake, get it, head onto it! Someone!
Ball in.
Bloody hell! Oh, you players just have to have your wages docked, man!
On that near post, just looking to glance it towards the far post there, not quite getting the direction on the header.
I expect better from you in die, you score goals for fun! I'll look in a minute as soon as this game's finished. Come on, Yanak. United! 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 Come on, lads! Come on, lads! Shut up, these Welsh dickheads, and let's go. You go back to Bramble Lane and give him a dunk in there.
On the old warhorse. There's something that will come out. He wants a free kick. The corner is given.
It looked like a free kick as well. Just sold
It looks like shitty ass Paul Mullins won it for him.
Like he won the ball. Linesman Close tendency, not agreeing.
You have the potency.
I just hate seeing Wrexham win. I hate seeing Wrexham win. It Richard boils my body to boil. Boiling point.
Ashton is in there. Egan is up there at the edge of the penalty area.
Go on. Go on. See? Yeah! John Egan. Come on. Wrexham's big day is spoiled. Have it. You're going back to Bramall Lane for a tonking.
Wrexham 3, Sheffield United 3.
Off to Bramall Lane you go. You ain't winning there. Because no one is actually going to win the lane. So do something that no one's done. Love that. Up Yaz. You're Wrexham.
For Sheffield United. Comes forward to get his first ever FA Cup goal.
Sheffield United don't deserve it. Just give you that. Sheffield United do not deserve it. But on the balance of the game, it is what it is.
Really good finish. I mean, he's got a lot to do there. Unsighted and just bouncing in front of him. Just hits the shin, controls the finish ever so
Lucky
well.
gits you are, Paul Higginbottom. You are so
Believe
lucky.
it, Phil Parkinson, another twist in the tail.
You are lucky.
What he doesn't want is a replay.
Because that could have been embarrassing. But he's lucky. That was a lot lucky because he got saved as well.
Woking in, I think Woking are top 3 or 4 in the National League.
Yeah.
What might yet happen? Ogle picks himself up.
I'm saying they're a team that's in the Premier. They're a team that's fighting to go into the Premier League. They shouldn't be playing like this. That's why they're not the Premier League, because that's where they're heading. Because they don't even look like slowing down in the league.
That was a good clearance away. Wall was underneath it.
So basically, it's helped us out. It's helped Chesterfield out massively. It's helped the teams around them massively.
Moser again.
And also, they're going to Bramall Lane, which hardly anyone this season has won at Bramall Lane. So they got to do something that a lot of teams have done.
An intelligent ball in, looking for Palmer.
And that atmosphere is very hostile when you go there.
They're trying to play football. Tozer's gone across there, but it's taken short. Forward. There's the big cross in.
Get it out, get it out!
This will be the last attack of the game. They won't have time.
Full time, folks. Sheffield United 3, Wrexham 3, but it should have actually. To be fair, Wrexham should have gone through.
Got back into the game. Took the lead.
To be on the fair side of things.
Went back ahead again through the man of the match money.
But the only thing I will say is they're gonna need it.
Old-fashioned cup tie.
When you
enjoyable, and it finishes Wrexham 3, Sheffield United.
Because the last time, this is something that they've got to do. The last time Sheff United lost at home was on the 8th of November. So they've got to do something that not a lot of teams have done since then and gone and win at Bramall Lane. So that's what they've got to do. An impossible task. But anything's possible when it's FA Cup.
A couple of times from behind in that second half. Well, what a game we've seen, Alan.
Absolutely incredible.
But like you say, it doesn't help Wrexham a lot when they've got so many games to play in February.
In a great atmosphere. I mean, we said to the co-owner before.
So the only problem is, this is not something they could afford not to have had.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it? It was an incredible game.
Oh, your hometown club, they did fabulously well. It's heartbreaking for them in some ways. They've got another go at it.
And also, shove you up your bum on because you've not got the winner. So have it up here.
I mean, the players.
Even.
Second half, I thought they were absolutely.
Oh, great.
Credit to them.
Oh, great. Great.
They stuck at it and got a little bit of the reward, maybe. undeserved towards the end.
We're just gonna quickly get the last bit done before the end of the stream. Get the last highlight out for you folks.
In FA Cup games, when you get non-league teams, teams from the lower league that roll a little bit, everyone wants a shot, except of course unless it's your team playing against them. So that's perfectly allowed, Mark. We have that. But
I bet my uncles will be saying they deserve to be out.
Well, it had everything, Gary, even from the first minute with Sheffield United scoring.
They've said that it's been they said it's been a terrible performance.
We said the second half that they needed to show a little bit more, and they certainly did that. What an effort, what a performance. Great to be here in such a special atmosphere.
yeah. We can hear from Paul Mullen. He thought he scored the winner, of course.
I bet you were enjoying my moment when I was literally just in silence, just watching that and I was literally in that mood.
Paul, we can see from your face you've got a smile on it now.
You were thinking, what was wrong with me?
The most heartbreaking events. What are your emotions right now?
Yeah, that's just my mate singing for me, so
Yeah, because I literally, just before they scored, I went, and this showed up my mood. I hate seeing Wrexham win. I just hate it. It boils me down inside, and it actually does. Because they win too often. Just lose for once.
You deserve to win it. Did you feel that overall with your performance?
Because every team's going to lose eventually, and it will happen. And yeah, it's going to happen when you go to Bramall Lane, because you're going to get a tonking.
Limited them really, an open play to not many chances.
But eventually that's what's going to happen, because it's
from 2 set pieces in the game is really disappointing for us.
It's going to be due to the amount of games they play, which is not going to help them.
Another goal for you as well. You just love scoring in this competition. Tell us the feeling when the ball hit the back of the net, and also a little bit about your celebration.
Yeah, well, it's been not a tough couple of weeks because it doesn't affect me too much because he's just a happy lad. But it's coming into the game today, really wants to score. I got beat to me 4 in the week leading up to it, and I managed to score one. And I thought it would be the winner, but sadly it wasn't.
Of course, though, you do still take the side second in the championship to a replay. The atmosphere in here tonight has been electric. You must be so proud of everyone to do with Wrexham today.
Yeah, I'm so proud of everyone. We've worked really hard to get this far in the competition. But as I said during the week coming into the game, we came here today not expecting to win, but thinking we could win the game. We had a game plan and we worked to it. And I think everyone watching on today, we deserve to win the game. And it's just disappointing to come away with the draw. They're a really top side and looks like they're going to go to the Premiership. So as I say, when the dust settles a bit tomorrow, I think we'll look and be proud of today. But we'll go to a replay now and try and do it again.
Thanks for your time. Well done as well tonight.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
So I'm just finished.
Well, he looked like he'd won it. He looked obviously distraught at the fact that they equalised. It would have been so hard for him. Let's have a look at the goal that put them 3-2 ahead from Paul Mullins. Scored.
Unbelievable. And if there was one guy who deserved the goal today, it was him for his performance. Non-stop running, non-stop commitment. He was always a threat. We saw in the first half he's looking to shoot from everywhere, and he deserved it. Got on the end of that, through the keeper's legs, little bit of luck, so what, it doesn't matter. He deserved that, he did. Good finish.
Oh, there you go, through his legs.
Yeah, it was.
There's a bit of reaction there. Fabulous scenes here at the end of the ground, but it was a bit more heartbreaking, of course, in the last.
Yeah, I'm just doing the
equaliser from Egan.
Yeah, this is the highlight.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they'll put them under pressure this time. They're down to 10 men, so you've got to give them great credit.
Because if I don't, I won't be able to create the highlight for it. Because I've got to have the stream on.
Point of view, very similar to the first one that conceded. They could have and probably should have done better. But Egan's there, they've pushed men forward, they're risking everything, they've got no choice but to go for it.
I've decided, the reason I've not done any of my reaction to the Wrexham thing, because there's literally so much, I think I would get in, with so much language comes out of my mouth with that. I just leave it,
And then of course, Wrexham go and score, so they're up against it.
Well, that's just passion for you.
The way they kept on going, yeah.
I think he'd have learned a little bit about football today, Mark.
I think he's learning every game he's getting involved in.
He looks like he's been a very good owner, is Ryan Reynolds. He looks like he's very passionate.
Like us all today, in fairness, it was a fantastic.
Because you see now, as soon as Mullen scored, he ran down those little steps and literally look at the crowd and literally celebrating like it's like that. That's what I want to see more from more owners. Be like that, be more passionate. Because I remembered our owner in Roman Abramovich. Every time I go in, he would celebrate that like a proper fan.
Weapon that they have in the long throw from Tozer, and it worked.
I want to see more of that. Yeah, I'll check your DMs in a minute. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Wrexham 3, Sheff United 3. Like, subscribe to the notification, get the post. I'll see you guys in not long for Napoli versus Roma in Serie A. Like, subscribe to the notification.